All right, hey guys, Delt here. Welcome back to our Marvel Rivals A to Z. Today we're going to be playing Cloak and Dagger, who is a healer that I actually feel pretty confident with. I used her to get into Grandmaster my last like 4 out of 5 games, 5 out of 6, something like that. And I won all of the games. The only one that I didn't win with her was because I played Rocket and we won that game too. Cloak and Dagger is actually a character that I was a little scared to try out at first because it's 2 abilities and I felt like that would be too much, and honestly it's not. This is probably one of the best healers to learn because she's really strong for not really doing a lot. You don't really have to aim good because you have auto aim, and you can deal damage if you want to deal damage. Just be careful because if you go into this form, then you're going to get a little bit you could get flamed if someone dies, even if it wasn't necessarily your fault. Like, you could just go boot and then go back to healing and somebody died in that amount of time. Like, that's not your fault. All right, so this white form, this character that you're seeing right now is Dagger. She's the main healer. Basically, you just hold down left click, it auto aims, and you're good to go. You don't really need to worry about too much with this. You just kind of shoot out and you're healing. Something that you'll probably notice is there's a big blue radius, and as I heal one, the other one's getting healed too. Everything within this radius is going to get healed. And that's also pretty important to know because if you take damage yourself and you're in your 1v1, maybe you want to stay on Dagger so you can be healing yourself through it. Like, you're in a 1v1, you're trying to do some damage, you killed him, you're moving on to someone else, and now you're scared that you're gonna die. Just heal yourself up. What this also means is that when you're healing your tank as Dagger, you don't need to be constantly hitting him. Say that this Galactobot's the enemy and this is your tank. You just shoot at the enemy, you're dealing damage to him, and you're healing your tank at the same time. You will get more heals from healing the main target rather than the splash heals, but in all reality, like, it's close enough to the same to where you might as well just be hitting the enemy to heal your tank. All right, right click is a little ball that goes out, this healing. It's genuinely a lot of healing. Don't sleep on this. It does a ton. It also gets your ult charge really fast, so just make sure that you're throwing that out either for your tank, or if you're healing your tank and like a Black Panther or someone dives you, just quick put that on your feet and you're going to be getting healed through it while you keep doing whatever you need to do, or swapping to kill the Black Panther or whatever. Your E increases how much you heal. I have heard people say that your E doesn't heal. It does. But primarily you're just trying to use it to increase how much damage you heal with. It does heal though, so I would try to save it until people are getting low. Throw that out and then just keep healing. I will say the only character that honestly has a chance of out healing Cloak and Dagger, even if they're playing on equal footing, like both players are as good as the other one, is Rocket. And that's just because he also has that AoE. His is the right click, but Cloak and Dagger is the AoE left click, and they basically just do the same things. I will say, in my opinion, 9 games out of 10, unless you have like Rocket and Bucky on your team, Cloak and Dagger is going to be better because you're going to be pumping damage and healing just by doing this. Whereas Rocket, you kind of need to go between the two. All right, moving on to Cloak. Cloak's auto is like Scarlet Witch's. You don't actually need to hit your target. You just need to be close. Another one's on duck. It's kind of ridiculous how much you don't need to aim this ability. And that's it. This is your main source of damage from, like, if you're stuck in a 1v1, like the divers are diving you and your team isn't helping. This is your damage. Your right click in this form makes you go invulnerable. If you hold space, you can fly up into the air at the same time. And you just don't take any damage. Anybody within this radius will also take advantage of this. So when these Galactobots are live, they're getting shot at. Right click and they're not getting shot anymore. So that's really good for dodging like Magneto ult and stuff like that if you aren't mid ult. Lastly, your E is a damage boost. It's the same as Dagger's E, except instead of healing and increasing your healing, it deals damage and increases your damage. So something that I will do very often is, instead of just sitting in this form, because like I need to be healing, I'm a healer, I'm a support, I'll just be healing. And it is faster to just swap forms twice. to reload than it is to actually just reload. So just get used to either hitting shift twice or scroll wheeling. I like to hit shift twice because it's more comfortable to me. And you just keep playing the game and healing and doing whatever you need to do. And then every once in a while, you just press your E and you go back to this form. And now again, if you're healing your tank by hitting the enemy, you're going to be dealing more damage. And you're doing good. Alright, so Cloak and Dagger's ultimate, you've probably all seen it before. Some people think it's scary. Some people think it's bad now that it's been nerfed. You just go and you make these 4 paths. And anybody standing on these paths, the enemies are going to take damage. Your teammates are going to be healed. The healing is 250 health per second, so it's the same as Luna's. And this very last path lasts from 12 seconds after you start the ultimate. So again, it's the same length as Luna's, same healing as Luna's. The only difference is you're not getting a shield, and you can't toggle between damage boost and healing. Instead, you're just getting both the damage and the healing at the same time on these paths. So again, we're gonna press Q. They're gonna heal 250 health per second. They're already full health. And then they're taking damage, and I want to be over here now, so I'm over here now. I will say to be careful with this. I think the main difference between a good Cloak and Dagger and a bad Cloak and Dagger is knowing what counters your ultimate. So like Magneto, Iron Man, Namor, a few other characters that have like one-shot ults. I've done it with Scarlet Witch before too, and just killed so many supports with her ult. Just know, like, sometimes you can go in, usually by your third or fourth hit, your third or fourth stop, someone's going to be trying to kill you. And so you need to know that and make sure that you're trying to get out of it. So maybe that means you're not going to go all the way in. And instead, you know that the enemy team's over here. I want to ult and go this way. And I'm still healing my team. And I'm getting myself out of it at the same time. There is one other tech that people have been doing to make it a little bit harder for Magnetos. The hard part about it is you need to start from height. So you start from height and you jump, you fly up into the air, and then you ult, and your path is still going on the ground. And it's just making it harder to not get splash damaged because you're flying in the air. So it's doing everything that it really did before. You're just starting from height and basically flying around instead of just being a sitting duck on the ground. The reason I'm saying you need to start that from height, though, is if you do it from here, your last path is going to end on the ground anyway. So people could just wait for the fourth swing, and you don't have your right click anymore to dodge the ult because you use it at the start. Because your right click is a 12-second cooldown, and your ultimate is also lasts for 12 seconds. So what that means is you basically just need to live until your ult ends if you do it that way. Because you won't have this to save you. And I'm gonna be honest, this character doesn't have a lot of deck. Like, you just need to heal, throw down your bubbles. If people are really threatened and dying, you shoot your E out. And then if people don't need heals, you go ahead and you do this for a second, and then you back out, and then you go back to healing. And you could even just stay in Dagger and deal damage. Like, I see a lot of people won't do this, and I feel like this is just as good as swapping into Cloak sometimes. Because, like, from here, I don't even need to do anything. Something else you could also do is while you're playing Dagger, remember when I said that reloading is faster just from swapping characters? Well, you could always just swap, deal some damage, and then go back to healing. Make sure you don't spend too much time doing that, and more often than not, it is safer if you like drop your heal bubble for people and then do it, because now you can go back to your heal bubble if you need it, and your team's also still going to be healing through that. The hardest part of this character is your ult usage, not dying, because you are going to be stopped after each pathway. So like, this is your most vulnerable spot, like every time you have to stop. And it's also knowing the balance between healing and dealing damage. So like if you're in your ultimate, should be in your ultimate and healing anyway, so you can deal damage then. Or like everyone's full health, I'm gonna quickly just deal some damage real quick and then go back to healing. And knowing that balance is very important. And other than that, this character is pretty easy. You just need to make sure that you are right-clicking to save yourself. And yeah. Let's get into a game. I didn't actually talk about that, my bad. So me and Moon Knight have a team up ability together. I get 15% more healing, and Moon Knight gets a little like invisibility circle he can stand in. It's not the greatest, but 15% more healing on a character that already heals a ton is great. And I'm solo healing here, so let's see how this works out. With a Venom solo tank. Yep. Kind of how I was expecting that to go at first. Somebody left the game. Cool. Our Venom left. This is going well. Alright, so you might see me just shooting down here and like think that doesn't make any sense. My ult does bounce off walls too, which is helpful. I'm just using that to reposition real quick. And yeah, this is a very interesting time. It's a 5v5 currently. They have 2 healers and a tank. We have 4 DPS and a healer. So like if our DPS just kind of won, then it's fine. But alright. Again, we're just trying to heal and do what we can for our team. I dodged that so he didn't get more shield. I was hoping to get Moon Knight at the same time, but I missed. Again, it's fine. Spider-Man's on me, so I'm going to right-click myself. Was that their Moon? That was their Moon. I could have ulted and lived there, or just walked out of it, or right-clicked. I thought it was our Moon. I didn't realize it was Loki, so my bad. And as I'm walking back, I'm just gonna throw out my heals, because maybe they'll hit, and maybe they won't. I could have ulted there, but I literally just got back. I wouldn't have reached him before he died anyway.
There's still a chance to stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
I'm standing in my ult, so I don't mind killing Spider-Man right now. Could I have used that a little sooner? Maybe, but I feel like we're constantly just out of position, and it feels really awkward. Also, they're spawning over here now, so I don't know why I was as far as I was. And again, we're just gonna keep shooting with this character and standing in our heal, because the AoE might save me. And it did. Venom, please come to me.
Better stop that vehicle.
Much better.
You don't get to keep going. No moss. All right. Yeah. Quicker, get a kill, and then try to help out our team again. I have my ult, and it's like the end of the game, so I'm just gonna use it. Because I heard free Magneto, I tried to get as far as I possibly could, and it ended up working out. That only works sometimes, though, so be careful doing that.
Feeling fantastic.
I'm gonna need you guys to walk forward, just a little bit, because just a little bit. Oh god, I'm dying. I don't know what that invisible woman was, but it's fine. I'm standing in an ultimate, so I have time to deal damage real quick. And now I'm just trying to heal up through this. Now we kill him. Please.
My time to shine.
Perfect. Alright, and I'm just shopping my heal for myself, and Venom's going in there, and I can't really do anything for him, so I'm just gonna keep trying. I'm trying so hard to keep these people alive, dude.
My time to shine. Johnny,
Oh, rip.
I could have helped.
Anyone willing to help?
Maybe? Bucky's been a problem, so I wanted him dead.
Feeling fantastic.
you stopped them in their tracks.
Dodged it. No look, too. Kill the Spider-Man from diving. And so oh, I forgot I don't stack. That was dumb. Something that I really have a problem with in my games is if I'm not healing and Cloak and Dagger's constantly like complaining that they were getting dove, you're one of the best characters to counter that. You don't even need to aim. I think that's something that also separates a good Cloak and Dagger, is just your ability to deal with dive, because you have all the tools to do it.
My time to shine.
Alright, no more of that. Like again, I just put my bubble down, I stand in my bubble, and I deal damage. That's all you have to do. I just trolled though. I got a little bit too aggressive and that might have lost the game. Hopefully I can get back.
That's much better.
I think my right click just completely saved that too. Nobody got hit by it. Oh no. Oh no. Oops. Again, too aggressive, but whatever. We should win here. I'm gonna have my ult if they do another push. Oh, rip. Actually, who knows? I'm just trying to get into the ult real quick. Oops. That was not the best play. Be fully honest with you right there. I might have just trolled that. I got stuck on the wall. Keep Spider-Man alive. Oh, Johnny. I needed to hold that longer, but Spider-Man ulted. GG. I will blame my ultimate for that loss. If I had a better ultimate at the end of the game, then we won. I screwed that up pretty badly. I wish I could jump over this. Like, this would be such a cool place to fight. Oh, you can. Wait, this is such a cool place to fight now. Is Spider-Man being crazy? No. They are though. What the heck? I just landed in the spider nest. Oh my god. Yeah, don't fight all the way out there. It's not the move.
From the shadows. Many thanks.
Can I get to him? Nope. I don't want to die. Was that a good ult? No. It definitely was not, but...
Lifesaver. Lights out.
My time to shine.
Battlefield ready again. Lights out.
Why are we playing so far forward?
My time to shine. It's spider time!
Lights out. You get a weapon. You get a weapon. You get a weapon. That's my pain. That hurt way more than it should have.
I just got pennied, dude. Oh, I got hit by him too. I maybe actually could have lived. I shouldn't have even tried right there. That was like a lost cause. The entire team is just so staggered. It's really awkward.
I'm good to go.
Like,
You next time. My time to shine. Everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Pep in my step.
My time to shine. Get ready. Here come the bad guys. Glad to
I tried to save them with my right click, and they didn't let me because If you use any ability, it like cancels it. He pings it like nobody was paying attention to it, but it was just me and him alive.
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension. Lights out. Born again! I'm this mark. You get away with it. You get away with it. You get away with it.
Neighborhood.
Bring all the chaos.
Ouchie. We did it. Loki kind of wasted his ult there, but we did it. If anybody should be up there, it should be our thing.
You stopped them in their tracks. My time to shine.
Lights out. My
Did he just ult? Please tell me he didn't just ult.
Thanks for the target practice, Namor.
Firebombs? Yikes. Lights out. Supernova!
Tried to get close for him.
Feeling fantastic.
Shields up.
Put some pep in my step.
We can always count on you, Spidey.
Another one gone dark.
I meant to right click, but I should be fine. Even if he throws me off, I'll just right click here.
My time to shine.
Lights out.
You stopped them in their tracks.
I got eaten. I'm sorry, I'm coming.
Enemy tagged. All of them.
Battlefield ready again.
Lights out.
Thanks.
Render me.
Do I have my right click?
Back up under their noses.
It's spider time!
Put some pep in my step. Target rotated. Lights out.
Only 60 seconds.
I just got so lost, dude.
That's much better.
Our foes draw
My time to shine.
Help, please.
Lights out.
You stopped them in their tracks.
It's ready to come down. This spot doesn't feel right. Another one.
My time to shine. Down to 30 seconds.
Look over there.
My time to shine.
Hold the perimeter.
Final 10 seconds. Us against the world. Keep fighting until we have a winner.
I kind of just used that to use it.
Another epic
Because I didn't think that anybody was gonna touch, because it didn't look like Jeff was trying to. But Loki had his too, so if we needed another one, we were fine. Yeah. 12,000 healing, 6 final hits, 3,000 damage. This damage stat could have been higher, but everyone was so spread out the entire game that it made it really hard to just like focus on doing both at the same time. I was either healing or dealing damage, and I kind of had to keep choosing healing because, yeah, that was a good game. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope to see y'all next time. If there's any other content that you want to see, I'm just going to continue to go through this Marvel Rivals A to Z, but if there's anything else you guys want to see, just let me know, and I'll try to work on that and get it posted as soon as I can. Hope you have a great day. Hope to see y'all next time. Peace.